Hi, my name's Bridie.
Hello, my name's Sarah.
We're both education mental health practitioners and we work for the mental health support team. So this week you may have heard it is our launch week and we're covering the 5 ways of well-being. One of those is take notice, which is what we're going to be looking at today. And so to help us with this, we're going to be covering some relaxation and refocusing techniques.
Okay, so learning to take notice and be in the present. There are a number of techniques you can do which will help you to do this, and we're covering 4 of them. First one is visualization, the second one is refocusing, the third one is grounding, and the fourth one is breathing.
Great. So moving on to that first one of visualization. This is all about imagining and visualizing yourself in your favorite place or a place that makes you feel really calm. And so it's all about putting yourself there in your imagination and really just imagining and thinking about all the different sights, the sounds, what kind of smells there are in that place, how you feel when you're there. And it can be helpful to close your eyes and really to really help visualize yourself there as well. So to work through an example, Sarah, where would you say your favorite places that you would visualize?
Or probably being at the beach.
That's a good one. So would you mind just talking me through what your visualization would be at the beach? So some of the sights and sounds and things like that.
Okay, shall I close my eyes?
Yeah, I think it can be really helpful.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. So I am at the beach and I can see the blue ocean stretching out in front of me, which is stretching all the way to the horizon. I can see that really beautiful, clean, crisp line in the distance. I can see the sand that I'm standing on and it's stretching in front of me that meets the ocean and the waves crashing on the beach. I can see shells and pebbles. And yeah, that's mainly what I can see. I can hear the sounds of the ocean, so really lovely, the roaring of the waves. I hear seagulls and people playing on the beach, people laughing, and the wind maybe as well. What shall I just describe next?
Maybe some of the smells or how you're feeling when you're there.
Okay, so I can smell, I can smell the salty ocean. It's a little bit fishy as well. I can smell the sun lotion that's on my skin. And I feel really happy. I can feel like the sun beaming down on me. And I just feel really calm and like just blissful feeling of just being in my favourite place. I feel very sort of calm inside. It's lovely.
Lovely, thank you very much for sharing that. I definitely want to be there as well. So now we've got an idea of how you might do that. Why don't you take some time now to pause the video and think of your favourite place and have a go at this visualisation technique as well.
Pause the video now. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing is refocusing your attention. So refocusing on the present moment and paying more attention to what's going on around you helps you to take notice of the here and now. These are 3 activities that you can do that can really help with that. So the first 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in this activity, you name 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, and 2 things you can smell. And then take 1 deep breath. Identifying colours are looking around the room, so find colours that you can see, so yellows, blues, reds, greens. You can even go through the rainbow if you like, and that's really helpful if you're in a situation where you're feeling a bit overwhelmed and you just want to refocus yourself a little bit and change your attention to look at the colours of things. The last one is counting objects, so if you're walking down the street, you're in a public place, maybe you're feeling slightly overwhelmed. One thing you could do is maybe count bikes. You could make it more technical, count the amount of BMXs you can see, maybe motorbikes. or you could do buses or look at cars, and then maybe look at like the colours of cars. And it's just a way of helping you to refocus your attention away from maybe the thing that's overwhelming you and just bring you to a calmer place.
Perfect. So we thought we'd have a quick go now at the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So Sarah, can you name 5 things you can see?
Okay, so number 1 would be my laptop, number 2, the lamp, number 3, the carpet, and number 4, my pen, and number 5, my cup.
Perfect. I'll do 4 things you can touch. So right now, I can touch my desk, my mouse as well, my hair, touch my hair, and also the seat that I'm sat on, I can touch that. What 3 things can you hear right now, Sarah?
Okay, so 3 things I can hear distant traffic, I can hear the sound of myself breathing, and very, very quiet talking.
And then 2 things you can smell. This can be things that you can smell right now, or if you can't really smell anything, then sometimes it can be helpful to name or think of 2 things that you like the smell of. So I would probably say the smell of freshly cut grass. That's a nice one. And bacon. The smell of bacon cooking, that's another good one. And then together for the last one, if we take 1 deep breath. So again, why don't you have a go at pausing the video and picking one of these refocusing techniques to help see if you can have a go at one of these and take notice of these things.
Pause the video now.
So now we've got some grounding techniques. So these can be really helpful, again, just to bring us back to that present notice and take notice of things around us. So the first one we've got is object focus. So this is all about really taking notice of everything about an object. So you can get any object around you and just really focus all your attention on that. So how does it feel like in your hand? Is it heavy? Is it soft? Does it make a sound if you sort of squeeze it? Just really noticing everything about it, all different textures. We've also got the butterfly hug, which again just can really ground you, and giving yourself a butterfly hug can be a really nice way to do that. And then grounding yourself properly, so standing up really, really tall and planting your feet firmly on the floor, sort of like rooting yourself like you're a tree, and having that firm foundation, holding your head up high. And again, when you're grounding yourself, it can be really good just to take a nice deep breath as well in that one. So I thought we could have a little go at giving ourselves a butterfly hug because it's my favourite. So how you do that is you just cross your arms across your chest and gently pat your upper arms. It feels a little bit weird, doesn't it?
It feels a little bit strange, but it does feel really, really good. It's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, something really comforting about that. So that's just some of the grounding techniques there. So yeah.
Okay, so moving on to breathing techniques. Breathing techniques are really important. They help us to manage our inner calm. They also help us to refocus onto the here and now and bring us back and help us to take notice of the things that are going on around us. So here are 3 possible breathing techniques that you can use. The first one is belly breathing. So this is all about taking a deep breath, filling up your tummy like it's an inflating balloon. And as you do this, you count to 4, fill up your balloon belly, pause, and then let out all the air like you're a deflating balloon. As you do that, you want to count out for 4. So breathing in for 4, filling up your tummy, and then breathing out for 4 and letting all of that air out. The next one is square breathing. So imagine that you are drawing a square in the air with your finger, and you want to breathe in for 4 as you draw your first side of your square. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause and then breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're tracing the sides of the square as you're breathing for 4 and breathing in for 4 and breathing out for 4. The last one is finger breathing. So you take your hand and with your index finger, you just want to trace around the edges of your fingers. As you do that, you're breathing in for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then out, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just repeat this and trace all the way up all 5 fingers, counting in for 4 and out for 4 as you do this. So if you'd like to take some time to practice these, you can do it in your own time, find one that really feels good for you and use that breathing to help you take notice today.
Great. So what we've done is we've also sent out some worksheets along with this video that just have all the techniques that we've spoken about written down for you to refer back to and have a go at as well. So we really hope that you found these useful and that they'll come in helpful in the future to help you to take notice. Thank you.
Thank you and good luck.